On October 13th, 2014, Jagex released the Ironman game mode in old school RuneScape. For years we've waited for the day when we could finally play Ironman as a group. Finally, Group Ironman is here. With the help of some friends, we plan on tackling the infamous collection log. The goal is simple. Gather one of each rare, clue, and boss reward RuneScape has to offer. As always, this shit'll take a long ass time, but we're always down for a grind. I'm Matt Lighty, and this is The Stockpile. Just trying to hit. I'm just a man trying to hit in this sad world. Okay. Personal best. Wow. Okay, that wasn't too bad, and I fucked up some stuff. I'm a little locked in here, friend. Look at me. Yeah, we're good. See? See? Easy! Just surrounded totally. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Anything in there yet? There's so many drops! How is none of those a new thing? I think that's it. God bless, because that was fucking... I had no more dick to get... What? Oh. Fuck! Oh, I was out of run! God bless. Okay. Okay, we are all established now. And the boss is dead. Cool. That was a weird recovery. I've been doing a little bit of Uspa, I think as you saw earlier. I came back to it now that we have like better stuff. We have the Anguish, the Pegasians, you know, we just have like the full Carols, we just have better gear. My stats are a little bit better. So I've been taking advantage of that and coming back to Muspa so I can get some of the drops that he has. Namely the Icon is the big one. The Icon is used to upgrade the ancient staff to an ancient scepter, making it like just way better and just basically the best in slot for all sorts of ancient magics. That's the gist of it. The music is so loud here. But yeah, so Muspa I pretty much have down now. I don't ever fail kills, I really don't ever die. And I've kind of got a good rhythm going for how I go about doing it. There's ways you could do it as far as like swapping between different sort of different damage types and using mage on this phase, but I tend to just rag bolts at it and then wait for that to proc, which is the Ruby Bolt spec. Once that procs, it pretty much insta-phases because it hits 100. He has 850 life, so the basic plan is... you know, every time it procs, it just phase changes, and then at about like 300 life, I put on the Diamond Bolts. That's about it. As long as I remember to swap onto Mage when he does that attack and has a very loud ability, we're pretty much good. Aside from that, it's just Bolt City. Oh, we're in this little face, and I'm being chased down by little squigglers. But yeah, Muspa's actually a pretty chill boss. Now that we have like pretty decent stuff for it. Feels like okay. You know, we're using like, I'm using some supplies here. And aside from the Ancient Icon, there's also the Venator Bow Shards, which I'd like to make eventually. Just requires a bunch more kills, because it's a 1 in 100 to get 1/5 of this bow, so that's 500 kills on average. Granted, you can get lucky, but it's not like you're getting lucky on one drop. You have to get lucky on, you know, 5 pieces of the puzzle per se. So it's a little bit more demanding on the player, if you will. I forgot to range spot. And defense spot, actually. What the fuck? But yeah, it's a good boss for practicing like core mechanics, swapping, kiting, butterflying some things, staying like 1 tick ahead. And if you don't stay 1 tick ahead, you get slapped by the melee. So it's good practice. Good practice. Now he's at 300, we go into Diamond Bolts, and we're off the rubies. Okay, back on melee for one more phase, and once he gets a little... Ow! Once he gets a little bit lower, we're going to be on to the shit phase, as we call it. When he enters, like, the prayer phase, it's all about waiting for the Sapphire Bolts to proc. Their special ability, like, the Ruby does % damage, and the Diamond breaks through armor and ignores defenses. The Sapphires do this really fun thing where they just drain prayer based off of your range level. So basically, if I get 2 Sapphire specs it totally takes care of that mechanic and that phase in its entirety, which is how I prefer to do the mechanic. But yeah, this was pretty chill though, honestly, once you get the hang of it. It's a little meh, I don't have amazing, you know, don't have amazing range gear. So here's the Sapphire phase. So 2 procs of that is what's going to cause him to swap. There's 1 proc. You can see his bar goes to half. There's a 2nd proc. He's going to be coming off the face here in a second. We swap back into diamonds. And then we're at the end of the... Fuck you! At the end of the fight. So now we just got to kill him and just watch our step. And that's Muspa. It's actually easy. I could probably do, honestly, 2 kill inventories, but I just do 1 because it's more chill. I like to Dragon Warhammer spec each kill also, it feels nice. But yeah, the icon's a 1 in 50, so I'm not too worried about getting that. And then the vendor shards are 1 in 100, so we got nothing. But to be expected, to be honest. A lot of supplies here, by the way. A whole lot of supplies. I got out of the fucking shit zone, God bless. I was on the right side there. That's actually a pretty fast kill. I don't know. That could be a lie. That could be a lie. I don't know. No, it's decent. 4.5. So I'm in my house, you know, working on house things as we want to do, you know. There's some upgrades we do every now and again, and one of the cool ones is this lectern space. This is the study. I just spent like 1.5 mil buying a marble block, a magic stone, and a gold leaf to make a marble lectern, which is the best lectern. It's got a cool eagle creature on the front. What this lets us do is it lets us make tablets, like our house teleport tab, for just everything in the game. There should be a bonus to Peach's one. There it is. So we have the big ones, the house teleport. Really what it's nice for is just letting us make tablets, and we can do them if we need to for whatever, so good to do. And you know, while I'm here, I like to build all the things I can build. Can build these charts, infernal charts, which I'm not sure these even do. If I hit study, what happens? I just do like a look animation, but I'm actually facing the wrong direction, so kind of a meme. A lot of these house things are just decorative, which is totally fine. Like here's some bookshelves. There might be actual books in here. I don't know for a fact if there's not books in here. Let's see, and yeah, I could pull like lore books out, I guess, if I wanted to, you know, like, gee, this person's cookbook. My Discord's blowing up. Oh, Dester's asking if I need logs. No, I got them. Yeah, so just some lore book for whatever, so if I want, you know, to use books, I could do that. I think there's one more thing I can build. Is it crystal ball? This requires stuff, right? I don't want to have to buy gold leaf for that. Maybe it's the telescope? Yep, there it is, telescope. I could observe. It lets me, like, look at stars. So you see a shooting star. Looks like it'll land in the Feldip Hills in the Isle of Souls in the next 1 hour. 11 minutes to 1 hour and 13 minutes. So sometime next hour and 12 minutes, that star is going to drop down in that area, and I can go mine it if I wanted to. I can also build an orrery here, but I want to get the big one that's 95, which I'll just wait for eventually. So whenever I'm like 80-something, I guess 87, I can boost to make that. I'm not even sure what the orrery does, but it does something. And then this crystal ball lets me change elemental staves, like an earth to a water and a water to a fire, but that's basically useless. But yeah, kind of starting to spiff up the rooms a little bit. Also things like these curtain spaces. We could start putting, like, if I wanted to, the curtains here. It doesn't do anything, it just looks nice, and it makes the house a little bit less shit, you know. But yeah, it's all part of the fun. We got my house, it's 4x4. We're getting there. I'm gonna go mine some clay now. I think there's a place in Prifdinus where I can mine clay to make tablets, because I'd like to make some more home tablets. Because I typically am not on my normal spellbook when I'm doing bossing stuff, and I'd like to make home tabs for that very special occasion. Not sure where the fuck it is. I'm continuing my Muspa grind for the ancient icon to upgrade the ancient staff, so I can, you know, cast ancient magic but better. All because I had a Necril task, and I use ancient magics on those. But also just the loot from Muspa is kind of cracked, so it's not that bad. Zen is doing Zulrah. Alan is fishing for a vampire task so he can get his quest cape. And Darkstar is doing whatever Darkstar does, which is probably some menial slave task, because that's what he does. This has been my loot for Muspa so far, 72 KC. It's probably accurately tracked for the most part. I don't really know, to be honest, but a lot of alcohols, a lot of great supplies, insane things. Dragon Bolts is a big thing that we will be using a ton of in the future. It's the highest class of bolt you could put any bolt tip on, so they always hit about 30% harder than the bolts we're using, but still apply whatever desired effect, like diamonds break through armor, sapphires do the prayer drain, and rubies do that percent damage where it screams at me. Dragon Bolts are just better. We need tons of those, so me grinding out, 100, 200, 1,000 Muspa isn't the end of the world, because we'll use them ad nauseum. We can't use them yet, because we don't have a weapon that could use Dragon Bolts. You need at least a Dragon Crossbow or higher, so we're literally just in limbo until we get a better crossbow, which is, an unfortunate life we live. But yeah, Muspa's going good. I pretty much got the fight very much down in all the Muspa kills I've done. I've only failed one because of a wild circumstance. I didn't die, I just had to leave pretty much. But I typically don't make too many mistakes, if at all. As I make a mistake, I say this. But yeah, it just sucks because we have shit range gear. So like there's some annoying parts to the fight, but overall it's, it's pretty fine. I don't even use that many supplies most of the time. We're kind of out of weird food, so I'm just using anglers and cramboyans at the moment, but yeah, it's going good though overall. These frozen caches you get from Muspa every now and again. It's like a 1 in 25. All it does is roll the table once more, so it's technically worse than just getting a normal drop because the rates are worse, but it's just fun to see because it's like extra gamble, Hey, room plate legs. That's okay. It's 100k in Alks right there. Yeah, I just like, any of that in-game fun little gamble nonsense is always enjoyable to see. Is that fast? I don't know, that could have been fast. Oh, well, they got the ancient icon. Oh, finally. That was really close to my PB, though. 334 and mine was 329. That took a lot longer than intended to get that. Holy shit. Okay, I could leave the cave now. Okay, so with our ancient icon, we could add it to the ancient staff and get our ancient scepter, which is going to be pretty much best in slot for casting ancient magics for the foreseeable future. It has magic strength on it, and it also augments the ability of ancient magics itself, so it's pretty much BIS for a while. On top of that, we're going to get some variations to it come June or July when the Desert Treasure 2 quest comes out, sometime then. I don't actually have an ancient staff. I don't remember what I did with it, if I did have it, if I alked it, if it's just gone, but I gotta go get one back. So the guy who sells it over here in the mound is the same guy who adds the icon to it. Now, in total, from doing Muspa, we did 100, and it was actually 124 attempts. I'm not sure why 5 didn't track, but it didn't. Ended up getting 20 mil worth of loot as far as the game is concerned. In reality, we just got a ton of good supplies, a lot of great stuff. All the seeds will go to Zen for farming. And overall, it's just a fantastic array of shenaniganery. So, I do believe I could talk to this person. Maybe not this person. Oh yeah, there's my ancient staff. So can I just use this? Perhaps Ebelis would like to tell me about it. Okay, boom, hello. I found this weird icon. Do you know what to do with it? Shows it to him. Wow, I've never seen it before. Maybe we can combine it. Yes, please. Ancient staff becomes Ancient Scepter. Again, this thing is pretty fucking sweet. It has magic strength damage, which is huge. It's a very hard thing to come by. Has defenses also, which is huge, and it has attack bonuses itself. Only downside is it does come with a -2 prayer bonus. Not too big of a deal. I'll be using it... -1 prayer bonus. Not too big of a deal. We're using it for bursting, because I'm currently in a necroreal task. And that'll be pretty sweet. But yeah, overall, since I wear devout boots and the proselyte and all that prayer armor and stuff like that, it really shouldn't be too problematic. But there's my new best in slot ancient magic weapon, and I can move on back to Slayer from this week-long Phantom Muspa grind. So alright, currently doing Slayer. Now that, you know, back at the normal life. And this fire giant, wondering why you're not killing us in the fucking catacombs. Well, I'm on a Konar task because this was my bonk 400th Slayer task. It gave me 450 points. And I am free from that shithole. Every, you know, 50, 100, 200, 500 tasks, I go to Konar to get the extra bonus points. So I am done with that, and I can go back to Duradel, my sweet boy. I did get 2 brimstone keys, so let's just hand those in real quick and see if we could, I don't know, snag something spicy. The only thing we're really missing from the brimstone keys currently is more dusk robes. We have the tops and bottoms. I think we need like gloves or boots or something. Let's see, we get first brimstone key. Dragon arrow tips, it's actually super strong. It's actually one of the better things to get for later game. And then second one was coal. Always welcome coal. Alright, back to Slayer we go. I do love getting these boss tasks where it's like, you know, do you want to go kill King Black Dragon? And because I have the medium combats, I get a higher amount I can pull, so I can kill 45 of the boss. So, you know, normally I wouldn't really go to King Black Dragon, but it's like, alright, I'll go to King Black Dragon because, you know, they told me to, so here I am. And you never know, you might get stuff, you know. The best thing I can get here would be the Dragon Pickaxe he could drop, but aside from that, you know, he can drop a Draconic Visage for making the shield. He can drop other things of that, like, so it's kind of like, you know, whatever. So, Kalissa is the melee one. Right click, tag color Kalissa, red. Gree is the magic one. Right color, tag. Apparently we just walk in, pray ranged and eagle eye, and just start attacking Kriara. I think that's okay. The gist of it. If at any point we drop prey range, you can bring a Zammy item.
That's true.
At any point we drop prey ranged, we get hit for 70s and die.
Awesome.
Getting like jostled like crazy. That's supposed to be happening? I have no idea.
We're doing it. It's working.
I mean, he's dying. I haven't really gotten hit yet. Apparently, he's the most defensively strong. Which is why Diamond is so good. Wish he would move. Should we move over to him? Like, fucking stop shoving me. Is he dead? So close to being dead. Drop my Zamorak body. Okay. That should be it. Okay, so now we pray melee and kill the melee one. This isn't like terrible, but honestly, Kriara has the least sexy drops of all of them from all the bosses. Like, yeah. Not that armor's not cool, but we already have like, you know,
I think the helmet would be cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, anything would be cool. They're all fine.
That death animation though is a bit much.
That's so bad.
She drops ranging pots. Can I live is the question. I thought we would kill it faster.
It's definitely, you could just kill it. It's all good.
I'm trying. I'm trying, sir.
You should kill him now.
I'm got 50 life.
That's
trying. Good. Oh, there's a big hit.
Oh.
60 life. That might be it. Oh.
Come on, rune crossbow, please.
Rune crossbow. Got my teleports open. I'm watching my life because if I get hit one more time, I gotta be. That might be it. I'm out of here.
Bye.
That was a little. He can hit a 25 the melee guy, by the way.
Oh.
I tried to give your piece so hard. Back with an Abyssal Demon task, so I'm, you know, doing Cerberus once more. Cerberus? No, Abyssal Sire. And, yeah, we previously did 100 kill count of the whatever we had. I'm going to do the entire task on this time, so that will be 200 and something in total. I really would like to get an Abyssal Dagger to make all of our stabbing way better, because our current stab weapons are bad. And I would also just love to get a bludgeon, which is, you know, a cumulative item. But now that we have a little bit better gear here, You know, we have the Bandos Tacits, we have the Fire Cape, we have like the whatever stuff. It just feels that little bit better. I still do my 2 Warhammer specs on the big boy. Also, we have anglers now, which don't really seem like a big deal, but are actually super important for Sire here. Also, I'm using a Blood Fury, so that takes care of all the food things if needed. I don't even know if I need it, but it really makes it super comfy. It's only calculating successful, I think, hits anyway, so it's not like a big deal. But yeah, it's makes it super comfy because during this part I have downtime to eat, so I just eat an angler, and I'm overhealed, so I don't have to eat at all during the last phase of the fight. If I do get a lucky hit here, if I get a couple, if I get 3 lucky hits in a row, I can complete a challenge. Nope, that's a 1. Well, a 1 is not a lucky hit. But yeah, the Blood Fury helps a lot for this phase, because if I maybe do go a little dry on hits, or I do get a good hit, I could leech back some. I don't really have to necessarily eat, maybe. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Not leeching at all with the Fury at the moment. Come on. There we go. Kill successful. Oh, binding necklaces. But yeah, my setup hasn't really changed a whole lot. I'm at 121 KC. Haven't gotten a 3rd sire since my first set of 100. Hopefully I get at least 1 or 2 unsireds in that, next 220 kills. Probably also going to get a level of ranged attack and strength during this, which would be pretty exciting. But be at 90 range. Reset kills also are a lot better now that I have the pool maxed out. Get my life right back to full, which means it's really important. So then when I go back to Sire, do my little, Dragon Warhammer reset technique, I can overheal with an angler, since anglerfish can overheal by 22. So during that transitional phase, I can overheal myself. It just feels really comfy. I don't have to eat, and again, the Blood Fury kind of helps out a little bit. We have a good amount of blood shards, still 8.8k. I don't really use this thing at like 1 or 2 places in the game anyway at the moment, so feels good, man. Plus, no shortage of vampire tasks to come in the future. Big hits, 57, followed by a big old chunky 15. Not so chunky. So that was kill 128. We just hit another unsired, which is fan-fucking-tastic. So that was 28 kills into the trip. We got our 3rd unsired. We're actually very ahead of the drop rate. Again, just to clarify what this actually means for us, we have 50-50 for a bludgeon piece, which that's fantastic. The Abyssal Dagger, what we want if we don't hit a bludgeon piece. The thing we have so far is we have Whips Out the Ass. We already have the jar. Yes, the Abyssal Head is cool to recolor Slayer Helmet. Yes, the pet is cool because we want it for the collection log. But, practical drops are better at the moment. So, really hoping we get, if not a bludgeon piece, we get ourselves a little bit of Abyssal Dagger love here. So here we go. Fingers crossed. And, oh, there we go. Cool. Bludgeon Spine. Bam. So there we go. That is a new piece for the Abyssal Bludgeon. 1 out of 3. Untradeable. I guess it gave it a value, which is interesting. So that's 1/3 of the Abyssal Bludgeon acquired. 2/3 to go. And it is cyclical, so I'll get either the claw or the accent next, and then we get, it all goes in order. And then eventually we'll have ourselves a big old Abyssal Bludgeon, which is, yeah. It's just the biggest bonk weapon. Look at that. Giga Bonker, Mega Bonk Boy. Oh, 7, wow. That's abysmal. That was pretty close, too. Oh, I got it! Did I actually get it? I did get it. Oh, my God. I thought I was just close to getting it. I got it. What the fuck was that last hit? Oh, I could rub it in Zen's little fucking Asian face now. I don't need a guy. He's like, yo, it's impossible that a fucking Thumakin. You need max stats. Suck my balls. Oh, it counted at least. Spooky. Demonic Rebound. Hit him with a vengeance. Wow. Taste vengeance. So normally when we do Abyssal Sire, we stun him, do the organs, then kill him and do the whole thing. There's actually a challenge that I'm missing still, and it's funny. It's the only challenge I'm missing from Sire. So I've actually done all the Abyssal Sire challenges, including all the elites. Kill him 50 times. Kill him with a vengeance, which you saw. Kill him without taking any damage from the tentacles, like do it perfectly, basically, which I think I've done most times. The really hard ones actually to grow up too fast, which is kill him before the sirens mature. Did that with the Crystal Halberd. The one I'm missing is kill the Sire after only stunning him once. For this, I have to safe spot the tentacles on long range, and it's really annoying, but we're just going to do it. So yeah. So what this basically means is I have to attack the Sire, and then stand in this safe spot. I attack these respiratory systems. Whoops, sorry. Is it right here? Sorry, this is the spot. This is the safe spot. Attack the respiratory systems. I can hit a max of a 3. It's going to take incredibly long, unfortunately. And then I do that for this one. It might not actually be that one. I do it for that one, I know. Not sure if I could reach that one. Maybe I can. And then I have to just stun him and kill both in the same time. That's kind of the gist of how I go about doing this. So hopefully we succeed, and this isn't too annoying, but this is just going to take some time. So the respiratory should be falling. Okay, so there's that dead. All right, so now what I have to do is I have to kill this one and that one like normal, okay? Within the time of me stunning this, which hopefully I could accomplish. Which, not guaranteed, but pretty good odds. Nope. Is that enough to kill that? Yes, it is. So I have a good amount of time to kill this one. Come on, hit. Hit. One more hit. Is that enough? No, I whiffed it. Oh, no. Okay, so I failed that. So I failed the challenge. I have to do it again, basically. So it's like a 10-minute setup. So I'm trying the second time to do the long-range 2 respiratory skip meme. I put on some range boots and archer's ring just to give myself the best shot. If I have to, I could borrow the Anguish necklace from Zen and we could, do that. But we are now at the part where I am back to rapid. Going to put an eagle eye, and we're going to go for the nut here. So we have 2 to kill, this one and that one. Let's see. Okay, I drank up. Big hits, come on. We got to kill both of these. Might be enough. I got a Slayer experience drop, so I did die. Okay, I've got 4 attacks here to kill this thing. I'm not really hitting big. That's a big experience drop. One more. Might be enough. That should have done it, I think. Maybe? I don't know. He's walking towards me, so... Well, I have to actually kill him still. So we'll know when I get the kill if, I did it successfully. Alright, so moment of truth. Am I going to get my last Sire challenge complete here? And... No? I don't understand. What is the problem? I killed him with stunning him once. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Yeah, I don't know. Kill the Abyssal Sire after only stunning him once. I did that. I killed him after only stunning him once. And it still hasn't counted. I'm not sure. This could be bugged. I don't know. I would just like to get it done because, cuz can. But seemingly it's just not working right, so maybe I'll come back and try it again, but until that I'm just going to continue doing my My kill's like normal. Just seeing if this fucking combat achievement works. That should be it. I've been trying to do this fucking achievement like 4 times now. Hopefully this should work. I mean, I followed all the rules, even though it seems to be kind of bullshit. I don't know. So hopefully it just works. Magically. One more hit. And... yes, there we go. God bless. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I did this like 3 times and it worked. That is every single sire task completed, finally. You have to kill all the respiratory systems with only stunning him once. Or you just... yeah, it's impossible with my wrench gear. You have to... you could safe spot 2 of them over the course of 5 minutes. You hit 1. You just hit ones. You have to kill both of these within 1 stun. The hard one is still the don't grow up fast is by far the hardest. That or maybe the perfect... where is it? This one? Perfect, sorry. If you're... it's a lot of luck if you're shit. But, you know, if you're an advanced skiller, like myself. So long since my last one. So long since my last unsired. Still under drop rate, but it's just been a while. Huh?
2.
What? Yep. What are you saying, boy?
Said bludgeon piece 2.
Lord of the fucking dwarfs wants me. Okay. Bludgeon piece or dagger. Come on. Where'd I go? Come on.
Well, let me go to your stream.
Come on. Come on. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit, let's go.
One more. One more.
Let's
One more.
go.
One more. One to go.
I opened the stream. It was the good luck.
That's pog as heck.
I know. We're close. One more to go. I like how it assigns them values despite them not being tradable. All right. Now all I'm doing is sire. I'm not sleeping until 117 are done. Okay, so currently I'm alking a bunch of shit that we... fuck, I keep misclicking. That we got from doing... me doing Muspa, me doing Abyssal Sire, Barrows, you know, just like general stuff we've been getting and alking it and getting our cash stack up because we have to buy the upgrade to the portal nexus in the house, which is the big fancy portal. And through that, we're going to be adding all these teleports to it, and ideally, eventually, we'll have pretty much every teleport in the game will be inside my house, which is the one we predominantly use. And then, you know, that's going to fucking Discord, and that's going to be great to have all those teleports. So when we're all doing activities together, we can all use all the teleports, and the house can be smaller and more compact. Alright, so this should be enough money to purchase 1, 2 magic stones. So that was 5 mil in total we just spent. That should let us upgrade the house to the big thing. The big boy version. Upgrade portal. I better get a fucking 10k experience drop from this. Okay. Oh, you know what? We've got bigger issues now. We have a multitude of bigger issues, actually. We didn't even check the level. You need to do that. I didn't even check the level. Well, we've got the stuff now. It's 92 to make the big one. Oh, man. At the very least, I used the Son thing, so I gotta get to... what is it, 85? No, 84. So 2 more levels. Not too bad, but... I can do that next month. But for now, I can... yeah. There's the middle one, though. Yeah, it's it was a 2.3k experience drop. It's gold now. Yeah, 92. So I gotta get 84. So we've done all the house upgrading pretty much we can do. This is like one of the last things we can afford to do. Why can't I do this?
You have to upgrade the previous one?
Do I have to go through? Oh my god. Alright, well never mind then.
No.
Because I'm not wasting a magic stone on that.
Don't we have one that we can't use till you're 90 something anyway?
Yeah, but it's a mill just to make a cool looking house. I'm
Who
fucking
cares?
suck my nut. What
Fuck
I can
it.
do
House is great.
is this. Look at that.
Dude, Rex deserves this. He deserves.
I don't even know where
everything in
he
the world.
is.
You should go rescue your Kraken from hell.
I'm not paying a mill to do that right now.
I think it's only 500k.
It's a mill.
Wait, where did he die?
Is it? Have you even looked?
Yeah, it's
Artie.
a mill. It used to be 500k after you paid the mill.
It's 500k if
And now it's a
I
mill.
get multiple of the same pet. Gives me a freebie or
Oh.
something. I don't know. There's
You
a way
gives
it
a
works.
free one, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
why
have any
did you
pet
use them, like-
related stuff.
Oh, it says reclaimable.
Oh.
You need at least one reclaim token.
Oh.
Buy reclaim. 1 mil. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, 1 mil.
Oh. Well.
We are just wrapping up a very, very long week of doing Sire. This is the last kill for this task. The last kill. This is going to be 343 Sires. We are currently sitting at 2 out of 3 bludgeon pieces, no dagger, and we are still missing the head, Abyssal head, for the recolor of the Slayer helmet, which we can get from Abyssal Demons. We could also technically get the Abyssal dagger from Abyssal Demons, although that's like 1 in 32,000, incredibly rare. The head is like 1 in 5,000, so it's like, you know, much less rare, but still pretty rare. Still missing the pet also, which is a 1 in 25 off of an unsired, so it's like 1 in 2,500 effectively. But yeah, so you know, this trip has been fruitful. I haven't had an unsired in a pretty decent amount of time. Feels like it's been over about maybe 100 kills, but I've kind of evened out on my drop rate. I've gotten 4 unsired in what's going to be about 350 kills, which pretty much puts you right around, getting close to the drop rate of 1 in 400-ish. Sorry, 1 in 100. So I should have gotten 4 by this amount of time. Still continuing on to my strategy with how I go about Sire resetting in my house until I get at least 1 Warhammer spec. 2 is a lot nicer. And, you know, if I get overrun, I just reset. And I typically use 0 prayer pots. I use super strength, defense, ranged, and attack. 1 sip per every 5 kills. I eat 1 angler as the phase is transitioning, which means I never have an issue with food. So pretty minimal usage of those things. One thing that is not a minimal usage, unfortunately, because of, well, the nature of what we're fighting, is my arc light charges are not looking great. My sword charges are not looking great currently. I'm going to have to lay off using arc light for any content that doesn't necessarily require it, which really only is Sire and Cerberus. Both things that really just suck the living life out of my arc light. So hopefully we'll get maybe another break from those tasks. I can get something that can recharge the charges. Here's the end of the task. Mystic Lava Staffs at the end. There it is. That's the end of the test. Jesus Christ. 243 Abyssal Demons. It was 160,000 experience. That's my 414th task. Ended up with 343 kill count. Here's our collection log for Abyssal Sire. Again, 4 unsired, whip, jar, and 2 bludgeon pieces, just missing the 1 piece. And because the way they operate, when I do hit it, I'll be guaranteed to get the axe and the missing piece. So that is a massive task complete. And I could move on to the next Slayer task. Back at Beloved Sire, I'm trying a new method where I basically use the new bracelets. Not new bracelets, they've been in the game for a while. They're new to me because I just made some. Bracelets of Slaughter and Expeditious bracelets used to either speed up or slow down Slayer tasks. So right when I get to this last phase, I pop it on. And we'll see if it procs, but it has 30 charges, and then there's like a 25% chance that it actually procs. And what it does is there's a 25% chance that when you do the kill on Slayer task, it doesn't consume the count. So currently I am at 198. So basically if I stay at 198, that means you'll know if it worked, and if it went down, it didn't. But I'm pretty sure it says something when it does work, so we'll have to see. I'm going to have to teleport out here because this kill's looking a little fucking scuffed as we speak. As often is the case at fucking Sire. There we go, and it didn't prevent it, so yeah, I lost my 25%. So I put my put my bracelet back on, and then just every time I do my kill, I just end with it on. I used to do it before the kill count happens, and there's a chance it saves it. So, on average, it can extend the Slayer task 25% or speed it up by the same amount. And I want to extend Sire as much as I can because I'm still missing the bludgeon piece and the dagger. That's 353 kill counts at Abyssal Sire. Still missing my bludgeon axon and my dagger, the two big things I want. Head's not bad. I would like to see that, but I can get that for regular Abyssals, and then the pet is just from here, so fingers crossed I get, something, at least 1 or 2 on Cyrus's task.
From your ass to your balls, or your balls to your ass.
Sand.
From my balls to my ass. I don't want to smear anything inside my
video, please.
Sand.
I do ass to balls, but I don't like put the fucking toilet paper on my balls.
Come on. Come on. 50-50. 50-50. Oh, there it is.
Yo! Alright.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh.
It's a bludgeon.
Let's go. Let's make this. Well, if you too tilted on Moose, but you want to go arachnus some?
Oh my god, sure.
Hold on.
We'll use our new weapons.
Yes, you could use your hostile, use my bludge. Oh, gotta make it first. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey.
Where the fuck are the pieces? Bludgeon piece, bludgeon piece. So that's a complete bludgeon at 377 KC, which is pretty fucking good, considering the average is like 550 or something, or 600. We're still missing the head, the dagger, and the pet. I'll still finish the task here. Have I talked to the guy? Talk to the overseer. We harvested components.
Oh.
You hand over the components.
He's got a man on his back.
Yeah, this is the... Oh, yes, he has the... He's a mangled creature. He's a parasite that apparently yoinked the corpses of the Zamorak military people during the first God Wars. Is now just trapped in Fuckville down here with the rest of them. Here's the weapon I promised. You have overseer presents you with the Abyssal Bludgeon. You've served me well. It is good to see that you humans are still as gullible as ever. Oh no, I've been tricked. Bringing me those body parts to the Sire has now granted me the teleportation energy to leave this living hellhole. Perhaps I'll pay your realm a visit and there will be much to harvest. Oh no. Yuck, this is disgusting. What is this? It's unwielding. Have you not learned yet? Appearances can be deceiving. You hold in your hands a living weapon whose power is rivaled by few weapons from your world. Use it wisely. It is basically the second best crush weapon in the game, so that checks out. Do you think that I am ungrateful for my freedom, human? I will leave you with ancient tome that will instruct you in crafting more of these weapons in the future. So the book that he gives me just means whenever I get other bludgeon pieces, we could make an extra bludgeon now, going forward. Oh, fuck, he's gone. There's the book. I'll see you on the fields of blood. Thank you for the book, homie. Here it is, the Overseer's book.
Bludgeon.
Yeah, so next time, I could just leave the book on the ground. Goodbye. If I need more, there it is. I guess I can mark it for the future.
So he just scuttles out.
Yep, he's just gone. Can I even walk in the spot? No, his occupado still. And then here's the bludgeon. Big. Big chunker. Big chunker. So now we could, I could crush things. So this is really good for Arachnus, which we'll be using on mere moments. And then, gargoyles. It obliterates gargoyles. Best strength training weapon in the game, basically. All three styles are just set to aggressive. They don't do anything different. They're all just aggressive crush, aggressive crush, aggressive crush. And that's it. And it has a spec that's terrible, but that's fine. Now we can bonk. We can bonk in peace.